Hi there, welcome to this devotion. I was reading an article the other day about the court system in Scotland, where they have this system that's unique to them, where if you're the accused, you could receive one of three judgments. That person could be found guilty, that person could be found innocent, or that person could be told that there's insufficient evidence and they are treated as if they are innocent. Now, it's quite funny because the definition of insufficient evidence is still being debated by the Scots, I suppose, and there are calls to abolish it, but it's still doing its rounds, and judges are still sentencing people with insufficient evidence and then treating them like they're innocent. And this really got me thinking, because Jesus said in Matthew 5:16, "Let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven." Imagine you're on trial and you've been accused of being a Christian, and the prosecutor would call witnesses and who would be asked whether they'd seen any clear evidence to convict you of being a Christian. What would they say? Is there a co-worker that would confidently say, "I know she's not a Christian because," or the ultimate indictment is having your co-worker saying, "Gee, I didn't even know that you're a Christian." Or how would a family member do? Or even a neighbor, or a beggar, or a person serving you, or even treating creation. How would creation be a witness against you? Do you treat creation the way God intends us to? A Sri Lankan Christian leader was asked how he viewed Christians in the West, or Christianity in the West as a whole. And the answer really hit a nerve with me. He pointed out that in the West, that's us, yeah, in the West, we set up agreements and treaties with Eastern countries based on our financial benefit of our so-called Christian countries. We don't focus our agreements on how Christians in the East are being treated, or how we can assist humanitarian policies by setting up something in our agreement with Eastern countries. It's as if us Christians here in the West, we just don't notice the plights of the Christians in the East. Like I said, his response was very sobering. We as Christians, we are called by Jesus to let our light shine in such a way to bring glory to God in every aspect of our lives. In some part of our lives, it's easy to show the love of Christ. I mean, when I deal with my 4-year-old, it's an absolute delight to show love. His response is immediate and unashamed. I love loving him. But to show God's love to people that do not respond, or people that do not deserve, or people who try to take advantage of you, now that's a whole different ballgame. To show God's love in the way we treat our planet, most of us don't even bother trying. To show God's love, God's light, in the way we set up agreements with other countries, that's not even on the table. I'm hoping that I show evidence of being a Christian in the way I treat every person I encounter, from my 4-year-old to the invisible beggar. I'm hoping that I show evidence of being a Christian in the way I treat the environment, from the way I spend my money to the way I treat my waste. I'm hoping that I even show evidence in the way I voice my opinion on foreign policies, from our South African foreign policies to the foreign policies of the great empires. It's a hope, and I fail every now and then, and I fail a lot. But I hope I keep striving to it. I hope that you too will find weight in this command from Jesus to let your light shine before others in such a way that they will see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. Till we meet again, God bless.